Okay, there's a new piston kit you can see there. Okay, now I'm just going to show you how I clean the bore of this brake caliper. I use that die grinder with a wire brush on it, um, and just moved up and down, similar to how you hone out wheel spinners or hone a cylinder of an engine, but it's the same thing, just to clean it up, get rid of any marks, get rid of the rust that there was on the inner side of that caliper. But there I'm going to fit the seal. I'm just trying to do it without getting my hands in the way so you can see what's been done. I just fit it dry. I don't put any grease or any brake fluid in there. But yeah, you'll see me battling a bit with it, but it does eventually go in. It's got to fit into that groove there. These pistons with 48mm diameter, there are different sizes on these VW Golf calipers, so you need just to check when you buy a kit that they are correct for the bore size that you have in the brake caliper. These are actually off a VW Golf 1, the South African Golf that we had, which was known as a Chico, but yeah, it's going in. Okay, and now it's in there. You'll see I'll use that rubber grease that's in that lid just behind there, that red lid. There it is, a bit of rubber grease smeared around that seal there. It just will allow the piston to go in without damaging that new seal. I'll smear around there. There it is on my finger. You don't need too much. Smear it around there like that. Basically the same thing you do with normal engine seals. You put a bit of grease on them. Okay, then the next thing is to do is to fit this dust cover on the piston. But what I found afterwards was it was easier to put the dust cover into the caliper and then push the piston through the center hole there into the caliper, because I found this idea here didn't quite work and it was difficult to get that boot into the lip of the brake caliper. But yeah, there I've got it on there. But you'll see later on in this next section where that boot is actually in the groove in the brake caliper. It's coming up there. So what I've got to do now is just push that piston in through the boot into the bore of that brake caliper, and without damaging either that boot or the new seal that I just fitted just now. You can see the piston is slightly damaged, but I will replace those and we'll get new ones made up for next year's season. They were okay for the race I did earlier this month, and I've got one more race coming up on the 9th of November, so I didn't have any brake leaks. The brakes work perfectly, so that's something I'll attend to for the new season of 2025. Our season starts normally in March, and that's it, just carefully pushing it in. I'm just trying to do it so you can see my hands in the way there again, but not much I can do about that. It's got to go in absolutely square, otherwise it doesn't go in properly. Okay, there it is, it's gone in already. But what I normally do too is I normally put a piece of wood in there and I'll just blow that piston in and out a few times without it popping out completely, just to make sure it's sealed correctly. But that's how you do it, and it's applicable to all brake calipers. So thanks for watching, and like and subscribe. Thank you.